Rolling, everyone? Sige po. Sir, yun nga po, can you tell us today na meet niyo po si Sally Santos, Senil Alcantara, Sara Diskaya, ano po yung purpose?
Continuing evaluation of witnesses, information gathering, explaining to them what the program is all about, so that we can think about if they really want to enter the program. It will not be an easy thing. Kasi, ang sabi ko nga sa kanila, life will never be the same again. Kasi, the DPWH will change. Yung mga dati nyo negosyo, baka hindi nyo na pwedeng pasukin ulit yan. Kaya, pag-isipan nyo talaga kung anong gusto nyo mangyari. Kasi, maraming parameters na kailangan i-consider habang sila'y papasok sa program. Tsaka, yung sinasabi kong restitution is a very important part of it. It's a condition that we are setting forth for anybody to really enter as a state witness.
So, sir, na banggit nyo na sa kanila kanina?
Siyempre, na-explain natin sa kanila yan. Kasi nga, baka akala nila ganun-ganun lang maging state witness.
At ano, sir, yung response nila?
Okay naman. Kasi nga, alam naman nila, hindi na babalik sa dati yan. I think they've been told by their lawyers. They are very good lawyers. Alam mo naman, meron naman sila pambayad sa abogado eh.
Sir, i-clarify lang po natin. Today, naglabas po tayo ng listahan ng 21 pangalan na inirekomenda na po ng NBI na prosecution.
Yes. Meron hindi kasama. Sino yung mga hindi kasama ang gusto niyong tanongin?
Sir, una po muna, si Speaker Romualdez.
Wala pa kasi yung Gutierrez affidavit pa lang ang lumalabas. He didn't show up today at gusto namin iklaro lahat. At kasi nga, kahit nasabihin natin may issue ng notarization, the fact that it is a sworn statement delivered under oath in the Senate makes it an official statement pa rin. Bali, disregarded lang yung affidavit. But as part of that affidavit that was read, he wanted to enter the Witness Protection Program, and I told him yesterday, I'll be here at 9:30. Punta ka na para mag-usap tayo. In the end, I think he said na he can defend himself. Pero witness protection is not just that. It's about being a part of it because he'll be confessing to be a part of the crime. Sana light na successfully lang siya. Pero kung talagang credible siya, kasi marami rin naman mga tanong na pumapasok tungkol sa mga narration. Maraming mga tanong na pumapasok. Kagaya nung maletang 48 kilos, parang I've never seen that or heard of that. And 46 of that, that's 3 tons of money. Marami kang math na pwedeng gawin tungkol dito. Kaya we really have to talk to him. O kailangan nila siya mag-vet. Kasi if the DOJ or the Ombudsman will prosecute it, those facts will still be important.
Sir, pakipaliwanag lang, bakit po yung 21 pangalan yung pumasok at saan po nakabase po kasi yung
So affidavits yan sa statements and the other background information that will make them suspect. Yun nga, sinasabi ni Senator Estrada, she's vulnerable. It's true. Kasi nga, it has a prior record, so it's part of the memory of people. Diba? Wala tayong magagawa. Kasama talaga yan sa hirap ng pagdadaanan niya. Kasi, ano na siya, meron na siyang record dati.
Kaya po hindi kasama si Representative Romualdez dahil hindi pa nga po na ipapasok yung Gutesa.
Yes. Yun lang naman ang statement so far. Meron ba ibang statement about him? Wala pa eh. That's why we really need to talk to him about it. Para we can actually ask the NBI to recommend the charges to be filed based on his statement. Eh sa ngayon, hindi siya, no-show siya. So hindi na nagpunta NBI dito.
Or for Senator Nancy Binay.
Kasi tandaan nyo, these complaints are lodged by law enforcement agents. Kaya we always have the NBI on hand to vet the statements. Without that, how can we file charges kung hindi malinaw ang basis?
Sir, Binay, Nancy Binay, bakit hindi kasama?
We're working on it. Marami pa yan. Marami pa kaming kailangang kasuhan. Hindi lang talaga kaya sabay-sabay. And besides, we want to work with the ICI already about all of these people who have to be brought to court. And we want to see the point of view of the ICI and seek advice also. They were chosen because of their wisdom seek advice about how we go about collating the evidence, since Babe Singson is there and he's very knowledgeable about that.
Sir, paglilinaw dun sa mga freeze orders sa mga info, sino lang po yung inirekomenda ninyo?
Basta yung listahan na nandun. I don't have the records right now, but the list that we released, yun. You can ask Miko about the list who were released. The list of the people that were recommended for freeze orders. Kasi ano yan once there's a complaint filed, we bring, although it's still on case build-up, we bring it immediately to the AMLA so that they can secure the necessary freeze orders required by law.
Sir, ano
But once we bring it to the AMLA, we consider it done.
Sir, ano po yung sakop ng freeze order?
Kasama related interest. The person, the corporation, and related interests are part of it.
On Zaldy Co, may blue notice tayo.
Well, we're working on it, yes. I'm asking Assistant Secretary Eli Cruz to help us with the blue notice. But of course, the statements of Zaldy Co, we're still digesting them for these to be properly, we're still digesting all of it. Kasi nga, massive yung information na dumating the past 2 days. And it's not that easy to digest everything.
Sir, pakilinaw lang po, pag sinabi pong blue notice, ano lang po?
Ano yan? To give us information on their whereabouts and how they're going about their business. Ano yan? Para person of interest yan sa because the Interpol is being notified that they are subjects of an investigation, of criminal investigation.
So sir, i-apply pa lang po siya sa Interpol, tama po?
I-apply pa lang. Pero we're working on it already.
Sir, you mentioned na dinadijust niyo pa yung information.
Siyempre, alam mo, you're talking about different affidavits with so many details. Unless you have a photographic memory and a complete ledger in your mind, it's very hard to just say, I know everything. You have to have a matrix and basta yung usual ways, tools of deciphering and mapping out the participation of each person in each activity.
So sa ako, masasabi ko ba natin nasa Europe siya, nasa Asia, or
As a European,
Spain?
Spain or France. A lot of text messages are coming in that he's in France.
Sir, so yung mga diskaya, wala sila doon sa 21, bakit po hindi po pa sila nababanggit pa?
And actually, ang Diskaya may cases na na-file dyan Hindi naman kami nag-file Sino ba nag-file dito? Was it Vince Dizon? I think Vince Dizon filed the case already. Kaya they have freeze orders already.
Kaya hindi sila kasama sir doon sa...
Kaya hindi sila kasama ron kasi nauna na sa kay Vince Dizon yan. Nung final ni Vince Dizon.
Sa ombudsman?
Sa ombudsman.
Pero sir, marami
Kasi ano yun that already alarms them na AMLA when a case is filed. But they have to go to work.
Kumbaga sir, parang hindi na doble-doble yung ganun ba yun? Sa ombudsman yun na yun.
Yun na yun. Yun na yun. Kasi yung AMLA naman will have to move once lang para ma-freeze mo yung account Tsaka yung related interest nila.
Pero sir, yung 21, hindi lang yan 21, madadagdagan.
Siyempre, marami yan. Pagka yung Diskaya, na-vet namin lahat ng Diskaya statements, mas marami yan. And it's going to be congressmen. Who will be the subject of many of these actions.
Kasama po ba dyan si Arjo Atayde?
Basta lahat ng binanggit niya. Not just one. It's everybody mentioned. Will be subject to investigation.
Sir, how are we vetting po yung listahan ng mga Diskaya?
We're double checking some of the contents in the affidavit, and we want to ask them specific matters about it. Kasi, ang problema mo, if you cannot point out and you do not have supporting evidence, it's very hard. Kaya nga, I asked to meet him tomorrow, but I will ask the Senate President to probably give him a day or half a day to look out at his records. Kasi si Curly may hawak na records And while in detention, he cannot produce the records for us. And we want the ledgers and other documents to be given to us.
Tomorrow, sir?
Tomorrow, we're going to see him tomorrow. We're working tomorrow morning. Tomorrow lunchtime, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock.
Here, sir. Dito, sir?
Dito. Well, we did this before in the other cases when Governor Gadegamo was killed, we worked for 2 Sundays at that time. 2 Sundays kami nagtatrabaho noon, Saturdays and Sundays.
So sir, kahit bagyo, kahit weekend.
Well, hopefully, the weather will allow us to meet tomorrow. Hopefully.
Dadalhin niya na yung ledger, sir.
We will ask the Senate President if he can be given more time because tomorrow is a very narrow window. We might have to ask him to leave in the morning and to see us in the afternoon so he can produce the ledgers and papers that we want so that we can analyze everything properly in relation to the records that they have. Kasi ang records kasi is secondary evidence that can actually strengthen what is being testified to. Kaya kailangan namin yun.
Sir, yung mga protected witness natin na under custody ng Senate, paano po yung arrangement ng DOJ?
Yeah, yun nga. We have written, we already told them protective custody na. But it's a contempt. So it can only be lifted by the committee itself. And they have to make it part of the agenda. Or probably if not the committee, the plenary of the Senate can override it.
So ano po protekta muna sa kanila, sir? O sa amo na? Since under...
O sa amo na, kasi hindi naman namin kailangan pumunta ron at meron namang protection. But later on, we're preparing ourselves for all of these people who will need protection when they testify.
Sir, opo. Sir, si Sally, kasali na rin ako.
Si Sally, yes. She's very cooperative witness. We learned a lot from the few hours that we spent with her. Okay?
Sir, may dadagdag ka.
Marami pa to. The work will go on. The work will go on. The next few weeks will be interesting still. Thank you.
Thank you,
Opo. Sir, clarification lang yung sa ano, di ba yung NBI, nirecommend nila for
Filing of charges.
filing of charges.
Yes.
Tapos MPS na yung sir, tapos kapag merong probable cause, diretso sa court, hindi
The reasonable certainty of conviction ang standard natin ngayon. And under DC-20, once a complaint is filed, the law enforcers and the fiscals have to work together to build up the case. Kasi ang marami kasing kaso ng araw, pag pinal ng police o kaya pinal ng NBI, hindi na sila bumabalik. Compliance na yung ginawa nila, sabi nila, hindi pwede yun. You cannot be left holding an empty bag. Dapat kung mag-file ka, tulungan mo kami panindigan lahat yan kasi ididemanda namin sa korte yan. Hahanapan namin ng ebidensya yan. Kayo naman may hawak na ebidensya, magtulungan tayo. That is the notion of DC-20 and the case build-up rule.
Sir, ang magiging complainant po nun ay NBI po.
Sa ngayon, yes. Law enforcement agency nga. Law enforcement agencies have to be the ones to show a violation of law. I mean, it is the best way to start a case. Okay? Sige.
Kaso po yung isa sa
Hindi, don't ask me that now. It's really the recommendations. Okay? And I think that you know the recommendations before already.
Opo. Tapos sir, to be clear, case build-up and then PI.
PI.
Papasok tayo sa PI.
Hindi, yung case build-up, PI na yan. After that. Kasi, given what we have, sagutin nyo. Okay? Sige, thank you.
Sir.
Thank you.